Hey friends, in today's video, I'm going to show you the tools that I use to improve my English language skill. So let's get started. The first tool that I use is called SpeechAce. You can access this website by going to speechace.com, and once you are on the website, click on try in the browser and it will take you to this page here where you can see there are different lessons and you can practice different sounds in English to see where you stand. For example, let's say I have a problem with consonants, then I can go to the lessons about consonants and try pronouncing certain sounds. For example, Saturday, let's try saying it. Saturday. Now it analyzes my sound and then tells me how well I did it, and it thinks that this time I got only 83%, although it thinks I did well because this green color means I pronounced it correctly. And if you get higher percentage, that means your pronunciation was better. So you can keep working on different sounds, different words by going through this website. The second one that I often use is called Google Dictionary. In order to use Google Dictionary, you have to go to Chrome Web Store, and for this you need Chrome browser or new Edge browser or any browser based on Chromium. Just go to the web store, search for Google Dictionary, and it will show you this extension called Google Dictionary. And just scroll here until you see Google Dictionary. It's not showing that, so let me click on more extensions. Now this is the one. So since I have already added it, it is showing me remove from Chrome, but if you are doing it for the first time, it will ask you to add it to your browser. Once it is installed on your browser, go to any link or any article that you want to go through, and let's say that you come across a word that you don't understand, then you can simply double click on that word and it will show you the definition of that word. So I need to go inside and find an article. So let's say this is the article I'm reading, and let's say this word pandemic, I'm not sure, although I think these days everybody knows what a pandemic is, unfortunately. But let's say that I didn't know meaning of this word. I can simply double click on this and you will see this pop up and you'll be able to see the definition of the word. And if you click on this, you can also listen to the pronunciation of the word. So this way you can quickly check the meaning of the word as well as pronunciation of the word. You don't have to go and open a new dictionary website for this. The third one that I actively use is vocabulary.com. Now, the beauty of this website is it does not only teach you meaning of a word, it actually asks you to pick a word based on the context. For example, this is a very simple question here right now. The opposite of false is, and of course you know that is true. You click on this and it just shows you whether you did it correctly or not. But if you go inside, if you log into if you create an account and log in, then you'll be able to see more exercises here. I use it all the time. You get a score for your activities, and you can also practice spelling of the word. So if you are scoring less in spelling and you want to enhance your spelling skill, you can go inside, find a vocabulary list, or create your own list. I have created my list here. Let's say that this is the one that I want to practice. The list of how to pronounce words, but I want to practice the spelling, not actually the pronunciation. Then I can click on this spelling and spell bee and play the word.
Extinct.
Now I have to type it. If I type it wrong, because he said extinct, but let's say that I typed extent, then what happens? It will say, no, that was the wrong spelling. And then you have to keep trying until you get it right. And on this side, you can see there are definitions of the word. So you can practice meaning of the words as well as spelling of the word. You can use it as a fun activity because you get points. You can check your position in the leaderboard. The more you practice, the more you go up in the leaderboard, you get more points. And it's I think, kind of interesting to do. This is the third one. The fourth one is the one that I use on my phone. So let me show you what is that application. The fourth one that I use all the time to improve my English language skill is called ELSA. This is English Language Speaking Assistant. This tells you where you struggle while you pronounce words and also gives you a score, reminds you to practice every day. And there are so many activities you can do here. You can practice different sounds, you can practice different lessons, you can get different courses, you can even do IELTS practice here if you are preparing for IELTS. There are different topics based on different contexts and situations. So it's really useful. This application can actually help you to become a better speaker of English, be more clear in your pronunciation. And you can actually check the pronunciation of individual word and see whether you are pronouncing it in the right way or not. So if you go to this dictionary here and then type the word that you want to learn how to pronounce, let's say the word is Saturday, and it will show you the pronunciation of the word. Now you can say this word loud to the phone and it will tell you whether you pronounced it correctly or not. Saturday. So you can see that it's saying that I did not pronounce the middle part of the word that well. So I can work on that and I can keep practicing. Saturday. Now it thinks I did it correctly, and now it's saying that I have 97% accuracy as compared to native speaker. So guys, these are the different tools I use all the time to improve my English language skill. Just like you, I'm also a non-native speaker and I'm learning how to speak English all the time. Although I have the experience of more than 15 years of teaching English, still I feel like there are so many things I don't know. So the secret to becoming better in any language is practice. In fact, in any skill is practice. You have to practice and you have to be consistent. In order to be consistent in your practice, you have to make sure that the activities you are doing are interesting enough, are fun, and not something that makes you feel bored or that makes you feel ditch the activity and do something else. So these are the tools I use all the time. If you think this is useful for you, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. If you want me to cover other tools that I use all the time to read as well as to improve my listening skills, then please let me know in the comments and I will make another video about that. Until that time, keep practicing, stay safe, and all the best for your upcoming exam. Thank you.